Welcome to Pub Talk, the unofficial official craft beer podcast of Oklahoma, where we're all about the 3 Bs, beer buddies, and bullshit. I'm Michael, and with me as always is a man currently doing some internal cheers because we're back at Vortex to celebrate 4 years. Jeremy?
Hey, yo.
On today's show, we're back with another Spotlight episode. This time we've hit the road again to Ponca City for another anniversary episode with Vortex Alley. If you like what you hear today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button wherever you're listening to us right now, and show us some love all over social media at Pub Talk Podcast. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so typically we start off the show with introductions. People who listen to the podcast, they know who you are, but if you want to remind them who you are, what you do here.
David Thomas, Vortex Alley Brewing, owner. I do whatever is needed, so that's my job.
Telemarketer. I get so many
Why?
today, and in the spam risk.
Just adds to the vibe, makes you feel like you're here.
Exactly.
You're listening to it.
Yeah. So you guys just celebrated 4 years last week.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about what you did to celebrate. And,
We had nice drawings. We did we celebrated all 4 days. We had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Friday and Saturday we had live music. So I was lucky enough to be some of that live music on Saturday. So that was pretty fun. I always enjoyed doing that. So yeah, we had some nice drawings. Since we're here, we're going to announce it anyway here shortly. We did a crowler of the month where you come in and get a crowler, which we've done before. So this brings us to the next part. We did a 4-pack of the month. So you could win a 4-pack because we're getting a candy line.
nice.
So come probably mid-February.
Okay.
And with the candy line, we're getting a bigger system. We're getting a 7-barrel, which will brew 9 barrels, which will brew 9-barrel system, and we're getting 10-barrel fermenters. That should be coming in soon. So we're doing a huge upgrade. Mark is coming on full time in just a little bit over a week.
Awesome.
About 9 days. And we bought a van to go deliver beers. So, lots going on from now until March. Lots going on. So, hopefully by spring, first of spring, we should be able to have beers in Tulsa and Oklahoma City and surrounding areas. So,
That's awesome.
look forward to that. So it's a little intimidating. It's a different animal. So we're trying to get everything lined up and get that situated. So. Very excited about that. We also did a giveaway for a brewer for a day. So someone's going to come in and brew once we get the new system in. They're going to come help us brew on the new system. And then we did a drawing for a new thing that we're going to introduce very quickly called Vortex Alley Brewing Mug Club. So you'll have your own mug, your own personal mug, and we're going to have some nice incentives for that thing, and that's going to be a great little thing. I'm pretty excited about that, especially the mugs will kick ass. So,
Nice.
Really excited about that. Lots going on. Lots of things happening. This is our second growth since we started.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty big one. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Just keeping it with growth. Can we talk a little bit about the tap room? You've got a lot more taps than when the first time we came out here and talked to you. Maybe some growth there on what you have on tap and what you currently have to offer.
Yeah, when COVID hit, we had to shut down for about 3 months. And in the process, we thought it was just important that if we're going to come, when we reopen, it was better to open up bigger than we left.
Right on.
So we swung and opened to 10 taps, and we're getting ready to go to 12 taps. Hopefully by the first of the year, we'll have 12 taps on. Mark will be here brewing full time, so We'll have a lot of brewing going on, a lot of beers and fermenters and stuff like that. So so right now we have our Turtle Power, which is a chocolate donut stout that we made back in September. It's on the last keg, so it's almost gone. I was kind of worried you guys weren't going to get it. So
Glad we got it 'cause it's delicious.
so we made that with 7 dozen donuts, chocolate cake donuts, and we got from a local place called Turtle's Donut here in town. They've been a fixture since I was a kid. Here they're under different names, but it was still the same donut shop. And it has coffee in it, so we just call it Turtle Power. So after the donut, and it calls it coffee, caffeine. And then we got our pumpkin spice coffee porter, which is really good. I really enjoy that one. So we like coffee. I don't know if you guys recognize it. We like coffee.
Couldn't tell.
So we're about coffee. We have our cherry cider on. Altahawk is our smoked alt, smoked German alt. We did that for Oktoberfest. It's really good. Nice smoky flavor to it. I know people, either you love smoked beer or you hate smoked beer.
Right.
That's all there is. So, Faux Pas is a fake lager. That's the best way I can explain it. It's not lagered. It's made with Geweikies, Lutra, and Lutra puts off this lager flavor, aroma and flavor.
Right on.
So it's not produced the same way as a lager would. That's why we call it Faux Pas. And then we have Banana Hammock, which is a Collab brew with Nothing's Left. We did.
Right on.
I think we're on our last keg of that one. Father Carson Project is our double IPA. I like it. It doesn't like me back, but I enjoy it. It's a big one. It's the 10%. We've made it 4 times now, and it keeps growing. So it's bigger and bigger. So we're at 10%. This will probably be about as high as we go. 10% will probably be. It's a big IPA, but you don't taste it, right? You can't taste that this is a big IPA. And it's made with Equinaut and floral hop or laurel hops. So when I taste it, when I drink that, I get this pineapple taste in the beginning, and then it quickly fades off into a more of a floral, piney West Coast kind of style IPA. Yep. Then we have our always famous ambidextrous. We make a ton of that. That's a very popular beer, our amber ale. And then we have Monster Mash, which was made with Frankenberry cereal. It's a sour. Easy drinking. Mm-hmm. And then we have our Blackberry Sabbath Porter, which is made with blackberries in a porter, which is your drinking. And I can only attest what you think about it.
Oh, it's delicious.
So,
ton of blackberry flavor. Yep.
And we got all kinds. We're brewing today. We're brewing Fou Grande, which is an imperial smoked stout. We're on our first hour of the 4-hour boil. So it will boil this thing down, and it should. We're hoping it's going to come out about 16% today. So
nice. Come get you 5 of them.
Right.
So you guys do a lot of cool events here, and you just did your Blocktoberfest. I know you've got something coming up on the 4th, another crawl.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the events from the past year, and then any that are upcoming.
Yeah, we've been collabing with the Grand Cigar Lounge here in town, buddies, friends of ours. We're actually collabing today on this brew with them, with Justin, brewing up the Fou Grande. And we're going to have an event for that on December 11th. It's called the Fou Grande for the Holidays. And we're going to, we're making this for that. We have glassware coming out for that. We have t-shirts coming out for that. It's pretty sweet. We have on the 4th, we have another pub crawl, an ugly Christmas sweater pub crawl. We're going to do this a little bit different this time. So to get a card from us, and you get it stamped, and you get into a drawing, and we give away between there's 4 of us. There's the Grand Cigar Lounge. There's Astoria Boulevard, which is right over on Grand. You have the Axle, which is right over here on Grand, just like 100 feet from us here, and then we have us. So what you do is you go around and you get your card stamp. To get a card this time, though, last time you had to be in a costume to get a card. This time to get in, we ask that they bring a toy and a canned good.
Very cool.
That we can donate to. We have a food bank right down here. We can donate the food to. We also have a group over here at a local church that do they call family feast or something like that. But they always need food to do stuff like that. Toy drive that we can do. We can give to local nonprofits around here, right? So. We got a lot. There's 4 of them we know of right now, and we're hoping that we can collect enough toys that we can donate to all 4 of them. That's the aim, to make sure that everyone, try to get kids who need, families who need toys or help with getting toys that's provided for them. So hope it's going to be a big event, and people will come out and we'll support that and bring a lot of toys and help people who can't, just or maybe struggling or just or are just not there financially to be able to have the Christmas they want their kids to have. So hopefully this will help.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Then we have all kinds of stuff. We got things planned out. We're looking at another pub crawl for St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
Pub crawl for Cinco de Mayo. We'll just have these nice little things. So now we're collabing where it was just the Cigar Lounge and us for a long time. The Axle came in and it kind of we were able to do the crawls. Now we have 4 locations downtown, really within close proximity of each other, that we felt like a crawl was actually would work and we could make it beneficial for the community. It's a fun little event, and now we get to work with 2 other great businesses as well. So we love collabing with everyone. So
I'm assuming the Axle is an axe throwing place.
it is.
Okay.
Lounge.
Because if you say that too fast, it's it's a nice space, big space, man. Lots of lanes. They have cornhole in there. They have all kinds of stuff. They have a bar in there. It's really nice. They did a really good job on that thing.
Before we started recording, the person was collecting scooters that are out in front of your place now, so I'm assuming everyone's really been enjoying the pub crawl or the crawl that you did before?
They have. So they brought those scooters in September, I think. And, I think it's awesome. I love, I don't get on one because I fall off one, I will just probably explode. I'm not getting back up for a long time, and I can't just be down for that long, so I don't risk it. But I love they're here, man. I think they're great. I mean, it's kind of that, once again, you're bringing a big city idea to a small community, and they get a lot of ride out of them. People get on and have some fun. I can't imagine them chasing them down all the time, but they do enjoy it. So,
and we've been doing the show how many times now?
It's the 4th one in a row, fourth year in a row. Yeah.
So just with a little bit of reflection or whatever, if you from 4 years ago came in and looked at your tap board and what you have coming up, is there anything that you think would surprise you that you're offering or that you enjoy on a regular basis?
For as far as
the beer that you offer,
yeah,
or what you offer.
I think we're creative by design, so we have really 4 creative people wanting to make beer. So I don't think anything surprises me anymore. I took a picture yesterday of some mole spice. Said, "Hey, what can we do with this in a beer?" And I think that's how my brain works now. I think if you're a brewer, that's how your brain works, right?
Yeah.
You see stuff, and you're like, "How can I make this work in a beer? Like this would be good in a beer," or you say, "This would be good in a beer." So I don't know if something surprises me. There's, I think we had a dill pickle beer this year, and everybody's doing dill pickle beers, and I get that. But I like dill pickles, so I like a dill pickle beer.
Yeah.
And so it went over really well. People enjoyed it. They have their own little one in town, but I don't know if anything surprises me on beer. I think community still surprises me. Like there's a lot of what they can do, the level of assistance they can have. So we're blessed to be in a great community, and I think that can be said for any community. You can have you have people who want to do and want to help. And when you get collabs like this, I think working together with local businesses, it only helps and enhances the whole experience anyway, right? So we try to work with as many local people as we can. Like we're lucky because we're going to do our canning, right?
Yeah.
So we're lucky because the guy a block away at A Plus Printing or Oklahoma Label he right down the street can print labels for us all day long.
That's awesome.
And we don't have to order in these large volumes. We can order as many as we need, to get through a run or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, this is great. But it helps grow his business, and he's helping us grow our business. So it all works out, man. It's great. He's doing a lot of great things too, but he's doing labels for Stone Cloud and 405 and Big Friendly and Elk Valley. So he's moving along with a lot of stuff, man.
Nice.
His business is growing. So it's really, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pat ourselves on the back. We started in that direction. Because we started going down and said, "Hey, can you make Crowler labels?"
Yeah.
So he started figuring out how to make Crowler labels for us, so we could have these one-offs, special one-offs, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, so once we started doing that, he started going, "Hey, I could do can labels for other people," right? So it's a good thing. Yeah, he was very smart, very hard-working guy for sure.
So he does the Crowler labels. Is there anything else that you do currently that he's done for you?
Well, the
stickers?
the stickers you got, he did for us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did the stickers for us. He does our stickers. So the Crowler label, if Mark wants to go, you go in the office and grab the Crowler label. We're going to start. This will be the one we start putting on our Crowlers after Thanksgiving.
Right on.
So we have our new guy. Since you guys, we didn't really adapt him until after. I mean, after you guys were here last time.
Yeah.
But the dude, we call him the dude.
Yeah.
Since we asked people to name him, and no one really named him, so we were like, we'll just call him the dude, I guess. So yeah, so here's
Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet.
That's very cool.
the new Crowler label that we'll be doing right after
It's
Thanksgiving.
really cool.
Guess we got to stop through on the way back from Enid in a couple of weeks.
Shit.
Right. So he does these, and these are great. This guy is
That's
just
really cool.
Man, we've had him now on five different event shirts and stuff like that. So man, it does really well. So we didn't do it for Blocktoberfest. We had a different logo, which is actually going to be on our new glasses that are coming in. So we'll have for this event actually. So we have. I'll have to show you the glassware. If I can find it. Just it. Here it is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
really cool.
And then we have these T-shirts are coming.
That's awesome.
Oh, right on.
So
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that guy's been he's been solid.
Yeah.
We like we had it designed up for us. Got a guy designed it up for us. We just keep abusing it. I guess that's the way we should just keep putting them on everything.
Yeah.
It's smart.
Why not?
It looks awesome.
Here,
Why
grab
not?
your beer.
Yeah. Well, one event you didn't mention just now that I'll bring up for everybody that's listening in Tulsa is December 4th, the Strong Ale Fest.
Yes.
You guys will be there. What are you bringing?
We will be there. We are going to bring our Father Carson, our double IPA, 10%. Should do the trick. We're going to bring Comfortably Numb, which is our barley wine. And we are bringing an Imperial from Prussia with Love, which is a chocolate raspberry stout. So
Get a ride for that festival.
I think you're right. The good thing is now we can load the van up with everything and just take everything in the van. So we're done.
Yeah.
So, I guess we could say congrats on your Ponca City Main Street Best Downtown Entertainment 2021 award. I think we've talked about awards you've won the last couple times we've been here.
Yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about that and what it means?
They keep liking us. they keep nominating us, and I guess we're liked enough that we keep winning. So I think it's we enjoy being a part of the community. We really enjoy being part of Main Street. Main Street is like, this focus is down this area. So, it's a great organization, and they do a lot of great things. I mean, they put on the Brew Fest every year, which has been really awesome. Because, you're starting to get that footprint here in Ponca City, and started a few years ago. So, people are seeing that, and it's like, I'm glad. And I was kind of shocked this year that an IPA actually won. So I was like, IPA won Best in Show for People's Choice. And so that's People's Choice, right? And I was like, wow, that's crazy, because I would think we're at the IPA level already as far as the city goes.
Yeah.
But apparently they really liked it. I was really shocked and pleased by it. I was like, dude, that's awesome. So that means there's, it's changing. We're going in a direction. So
That's awesome.
So, fruity beers are pretty easy winners. So, if you do a fruity beer, it's pretty easy win when you do People's Choice. But, IPAs are not one of those things that can win outright with a lot of people. But they got the votes, man. I was very happy for them. It was cool.
Yeah.
It is hot in here. I must say, it's muggy. It's a lot of steam.
It's us. So something that I think might actually happen that I sort of wished into existence on Instagram a while back is a collaboration beer with Rapture.
Absolutely. We've been talking about it. It's now finding time to do it. I think now that Mark's coming on full time, it's going to open up some more doors that we can now we can go off and do some collab brews. It's going to allow us to be able to do things on weekends and stuff like that we weren't able to do before.
Yeah.
So looking forward to be able to do that for sure. Getting more collabs. I like to do another one if nothing's left. I like to do one with our friends at Skydance.
Yeah.
So love to do one with John Elkins for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do some canning with John here soon. We got the same can line he has, so hopefully John can get some free labor out of this, and
There you go.
we can learn something in
Get
the
some
whole
practice.
process, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of places I like to do some collabs with. I mean, I talked to High Gravity, David at High Gravity, plenty of times about doing collabs. We just never can, it's just everything's time consuming.
No, sure.
That'd be awesome
Right.
too.
So, and plus, you know how Collab works, right? So the visitors come in, sit around, and drink beer,
Right.
and bullshit, and while the place, the owner of the place does all the beer brewing, right?
Hey, that sounds like our 300.
And you take and you take pictures, and
Yep.
that's how. And so usually I'm pretty drunk by the time the collab's over.
Yep.
So I need a place to stay or a DD. So.
Yep.
We know what that feels like now.
Yeah, that's exactly how our 300th beer
Let
went.
me take a picture of me. Take a picture of me while I put some hops in. Look at me working.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly how a collab works. So,
We got a good video of us doing a lot of work, and
right.
that's complete bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we did lift those bags of grain.
Yeah.
Right. So, hopefully, soon. And I think we got Travis Richards from Nothing's Left going to come here. We got our new system in, and we're going to do a collab brew here. So,
Hell yeah.
That's
look
awesome.
forward to that. So,
Nice.
very, very, very exciting.
Yeah.
I was like, but yeah, I mean, we're bringing on Mark, and things are just, things are getting bigger.
Yeah.
And we're just getting, but it's going to open up a lot of different doors, and you'll see me out a lot more. I'll be making deliveries, so I'll be in Tulsa a lot more, and Oklahoma City a lot more. And I just can't drink while I'm there, unless I'm staying the night.
Well,
We talked about it a little bit already. Can you maybe talk a little bit more about the growth of the Ponca City downtown area since you've opened, and where people can find your beer around town?
Yeah, so we have downtown has really progressed a lot. You have, it's kind of almost like an entertainment area now. So people can come down here, enjoy, like I said, the 4 locations that we have as far as lounges and breweries go. You have the Axle, you have Astoria, you have Grand Cigar Lounge, you have us, which is, it's great. We have that entertainment area, but other businesses are popping up, and I'd like to see more food. down here. I'd like to see some food places come up, but hopefully that will be the next year. Hopefully someone will see the vitality. There's some vitality down here to put food down here. So, but yeah, downtown traffic is growing. Used to you could drive by here when it got dark and downtown and it was dead. Nothing was open, no traffic, no foot traffic. Now you can come down here and there's foot traffic all the time. There's cars parked here after 5 o'clock. Things like that are happening downtown, and that's due to all the businesses downtown. They're changing the way they operate. They're changing the way they look at things. But it's great. And we're thrilled to be a part of it for sure. I know there's a second part of that question. Oh, beers. Where can we find them?
Yeah.
The Grand Cigar Lounge, Chili's, Rusty Barrel, which you guys have been to Rusty Barrel. I wish they were downtown. they belong downtown. Rusty Barrel, but they're in the building they've been in since they began. It's kind of a speakeasy feel. You got to buzz in to get to have them unlock the door. It's a great. They just did a lounge there about a year ago. December. They opened up December last year. Has this great lounge. So they got 3 of our beers out there right now. We're at Back to Size, which is on the south side of town here, and we're at the Country Club. And so that's about it for now. But we're awesome. We're opening up with getting the bigger system. We're going to be in December we'll be out at Rockin' Brews, which is the new casino restaurant bar out in Bremen. So it's the first place you come to when you come out of Kansas, man. Wow. So they're building a Rockin' Brews there. The process of that, so we'll be there in December. Once we get can line going, we're going to be at the Axle. Hopefully we'll get into Astoria once we get our new system. We just need to get the new system. We just need to produce a lot more beer.
Yeah, right on.
Right now we're just, we're making it with what we have, where we're going, but we have to produce a lot more beer. The demand is there, and we're just, to be able to fulfill that, we have to be able to grow, and which we did. So hopefully, we don't get any more delays, and it gets here by February.
Awesome.
So we've alluded to it a little bit here, but since we did the episode last November, and even since when we did earlier this year, you've got a new owner.
We do. We're in the process of getting the new owner when you guys were here last.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that was finalized in May. Jason Snyder, a friend and a home brewer, and he's been following Vortex Alley Brewing since we opened up. I've known him before that, but he came on as the owner, one of the quarter owners this past May. So yeah, he's been awesome. So if you come in, you have a seltzer and you like it, that's Jason. Just 100% Jason. I just want to say that right off the bat. That is 100% Jason. If you have a seltzer and you enjoy it, it's 100% Jason. If you don't enjoy it, it's still 100% Jason. So I think he's doing good on the seltzers, and he's got it, and it's like, that's great. And people enjoy it. They drink it, man. It goes pretty fast. But he also is the one who came with the porter that you're drinking.
Yeah.
So
porter's great.
So yeah, he's great. He's really good. I know he hasn't got to spread his wings very much lately with doing his hazy IPAs, which he's really good at the hazy IPAs. Like he can really nail a hazy IPA.
Awesome.
And he's fun to be around because we're always messing with him, and he's always messing back. So, it's great. You got someone who doesn't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah,
they still have fun, right? And he's a great cook too, by the way. So,
awesome.
If anyone wants to go to his house,
just show up.
Right?
Show up.
I'll give you his phone number at the end of this on record.
I feel a little off if we didn't talk about animals a little bit before we wrap up, but
okay.
One of our visits out here, we did a podcast with you, and Matt Sullins about the Humane Society. Can you talk to us a little bit about your work with humane societies in the area?
So we've worked with Stillwater once. Hope to do that again here in the coming year. We work with our local Humane Society here. We just did one. We did one back in August. Dog Days of Summer. It was a sour ale, and now I'm gonna try to remember what was in that sour ale. Oh, it was lime. It was a lime sour. Goza. It's Goza. So we get a portion of the proceeds to them for that as well. So it's, we all own animals. We all have dogs. Some have cats, like me, Jimmy. But and there's a great need for them out there. So there's a great need for getting help and be able to help people or help the animals for one, find safe passage to and from, or just help want to get adopted. So hopefully we'll continue to work with them. I think they're wanting to do something again in March. So we'll look forward to that again, do another collab. So we're just it's a passion, I guess. We've done a lot of fundraising or fundraising beers or something like that. But animals, we kind of it's our kind of a passion. So we love them, and we're just going to keep on, trying to help us where we can for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very cool. Anything else?
Go Cowboys.
Well, let's just not talk about the Broncos.
Oh wait,
game
no,
last week.
not anymore. No bullshit clapping.
Right.
Is there anything else you want to throw out there and mention before we wrap up?
Look forward to seeing you guys in Tulsa.
Yeah.
I'll be making a lot more trips over there.
There you go.
Trying to figure out a cool wrap for the van.
Yeah.
So we're not sure. We're leaning towards like a Conan themed, like 70s van.
Oh, nice.
Something so eye gouging gaudy. It's like you can't. Like you're like, dude, look at this van.
Yeah,
Love it.
It's like we could go the conservative way. But I was like,
No.
eh.
Gotta let them know you've arrived.
Gotta have fun, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to walk up to that van and giggle every time I walk up to it. Like,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
well, what about you guys, Michael? What do you guys got going on next?
Yeah, we're doing Enid in a couple weeks, so we'll probably swing back through then.
Right,
Yep. And then just trying to get caught up, personal lives and whatnot.
right,
We can't do 6 in a week like we used to.
right.
Yeah, babies and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just hopefully watch Dallas win some games.
Yeah. Hopefully nothing like. I mean, I don't mind them losing, just not like that.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. You expect a loss to come, but then you're just like, what the fuck is happening right
Yeah,
now?
it's like-
I'm not trying to buy into the hype, but
Yeah, right.
what the fuck?
They had me.
Yeah, we had just
I believed
talked
in it.
about
I
that.
believed in it,
Yeah.
and then I went, damn it.
Yeah.
What is going on right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bunch of sadness, but
I was
Hopefully they
still,
bounce back tomorrow.
I was still skeptical, so when it started happening, I was like, here it is. I knew it.
Right. It was sad.
But it's like, but not like this. Come on.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, good times as always. Thanks for having us out today.
Hey guys.
Come drink their beer. It's
Thanks
awesome.
for the glasses and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And the stickers and the magnets. Dana, you want in on this? Last chance. Charles?
So good.
Charles.
I'm so proud of you.
Mark, you want in on this? Everybody's a no. Well, I tried, man. I tried to make them famous.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you guys. For coming out.
Awesome.
We'll
Thank
do
you.
it again next year.
We
probably,
will.
We'll probably do it before that.
Yeah. Well,
Something will happen.
at this point, if we don't do it every November,
At this point, you've got to be up there when it comes to guests on the show. Because we had Joe there for a while, and he wasn't attached to a brewery for a long time. But what number was he at?
he's at probably 4
5
or
or
5,
6, and
maybe
you're
6.
5.
Yeah.
So
Joe was Joe House, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I've had alcohol. Broken Arrow Brewing right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then Matt, obviously Matt Solons has been on a bunch of times.
awesome.
What about Cody? You ever got to get Cody from Marshall?
We've had Cody on.
Got him last year
We've
for
had
the
Cody,
first
yeah.
time.
Yeah, I saw that podcast, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get him on again. But
All right.
yeah, Get a few beers in him first, get him to talk some more.
Right.
I think that was a 17-minute episode.
Well, definitely when the Rapture collab happens, we're all collabing together. So
for sure.
I would love to document that.
Rapture and us.
Yeah, so
definitely got to do something that. So I know we'll be doing another podcast at that point.
Before next November.
Because that's going to happen like right after the New Year. So
let's do it.
All right, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. That's going to do it for another episode of Pub Talk. Thanks as always to Dave at Vortex Alley Brewing and everybody at Vortex Alley Brewing for having us out today. Make sure if you're in Ponca City to check them out and keep an eye out for them on liquor store shelves starting next year. And if you're going to be in Tulsa December 4th, make sure to hit up the Strong Ale Festival. Make sure to visit us on the web, pubtalkpodcast.com. Find us on social media at Pub Talk Podcast. And as always, never forget there's nothing in life too big or hard. You can't handle it over a few beers with your good friends. Until next time, just chill till the next episode. Bye.